first dish we're going to show you how to do is the turkey meatballs. Bread soaked in milk, parsley, garlic, salt, eggs. When you make this, it's always best to make it in the morning and then leave it in your fridge so it firms up, so it's easy to roll the balls. Parsley, do you like garlic? It's your choice, you know. Salt.
And I suppose you could add a bit less salt as well if you're making it for younger kids.
It's your choice whether you put salt in or not. You could put thyme in, you could put rosemary in, your choice. Children have a problem sometimes with green, don't they? My children, when they were young, used to look at things with green in and think, no, I don't want to eat that. So as you can see, you've got to mix it in very well. I would now leave that in the fridge until tonight. And then just before I want it, then that's when I cook it. So I make it into meatballs, then fry them in the tomato sauce.
So, Marco, how would you persuade people? Obviously, we have this big campaign about making people cook at home.
You've got to make it easy. Because when you think, you're no different to me, really.
Oh, I am. I can't cook.
I go home, yes, and I open up my kitchen cupboard, and I have many of the same things as you have in your kitchen cupboard. How can I create dinner in 5, 10, 15 minutes without too much technical ability, without too much time? It's all about how do I get the flavours into my food, because if you ask yourself the obvious question, what do you try to do? You try to make food tasty, right or wrong, whether it's for the children, whether it's for your husband, your partner, without the stress. It's as simple as that, isn't it? Fresh tomato sauce. So, here we have garlic, onions, thyme, tomato juice, and tin tomatoes. Olive oil. Again, your choice how much you put in. Onions. The garlic. And the reason for cooking shallots and garlic is to remove the water content. By removing the water content, you remove the acidity. And you allow that natural sweetness of the onion and the garlic to come through. See? And then we'll put some tomatoes. These are just the chopped tomatoes out of the tin. Half a litre of tin tomatoes, about half a litre of juice. So it's 50-50. Stock cube, you can use salt, stock pot, it's good. It's how can I get flavour into what I'm making without too much technical ability? Quickly. So I would cook that now, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So it's not really a big job. It's so quick and so easy to make this way. It ticks all the boxes. Quick, big tick. Flavoursome, big tick. The right colour, big tick. No stress, no technical ability required. I'm just a great believer is when you get home, you've had a hard day. It becomes a big job, doesn't it, cooking? So how can I create flavour? How can I make life very easy without too much technical ability, too much stress, and actually within a time frame? Do you want a little taste? Again, you can put less garlic in, you can put more garlic. The point I'm making is without even cooking it, we've got flavour in there already. And that's what you want with something like a meatball. You want an intense sauce. When you go to those Italian restaurants and you get your meatballs or meatballs with pasta, you want a really intense flavour.
And the great thing about these meatballs is that they're high in protein and low in fat and low in saturated fat too. So even though the kids are getting something that they really love, you know, they love meatballs and they love the little meat patties, but you know they're getting something healthy because turkey is one of the healthiest meats around. And the recipe is going to be on changeyourmeat.yourmenu.co.uk so you can try it at home.
Now, should we make the meatballs?
Yeah.
You make your meatballs as big as you want them, really, or as small. So for the first part of cooking, just shallow fry them, really, or deep fry, your choice. So there we are. So we drain them now. Put them in our sauce. I mean, would you say that sauce was thick enough now? I mean, when you think, and also that sauce to make is a lot cheaper than what you'd buy in the jar. A lot cheaper. Look quite nice, don't they? There you are.
Very moist. Very soft and very lets down, doesn't it? It's lovely.
That is delicious. It's definitely flavoursome, isn't it? And I think more than a normal meatball. Definitely.
If you think about health reasons, turkey is healthier. And let's be honest, it's mostly more, it's got less fat than beef, less fat than pork. That's how I make them, and that's how my mother made them. And so, you know, some things never change, do they?